Hello there, and welcome back to Vintage Story. Hope you're having a wonderful day. So, after some good discussions in the comment section after last episode, we need to move the coop. We're just going to move it to the other side here, because apparently, in the early generations of chickens, it's generation 5 and under, they are scared of the player and will run away. And when they're scared and running away, they will not brood, which is to lay eggs and then sit on the eggs till they hatch. Yes, you're very loud. So we gotta move the coop so that it's at least 11 blocks away from where I am, which is in the house. So I'm going to be doing that. I'm going to scare these chickens back under the coop for now, put some fences that I have here so they don't escape, and then we're going to move the whole coop over here. And well, I'm not going to show any of that. You saw last time me building it, so we'll just cut to when it's done. Well, I got my butt handed to me by a half dozen drifters who spawned from that rift while I was working on the hut coop, but it has been redesigned, removed. Was over here, is now over here. I've blocked off the bottom here so they cannot get under, although I do have a fence around the entirety of the underside, so if they do somehow get under, they can't escape. And then we made getting inside quite a bit easier. We have a ladder going up, a bottom slab, another stairs, and then all these are top slabs as opposed to bottom slabs. And so the stairs I have, well, like that as opposed to how they were. But this way, they should be able to actually get in easily. They should be able to get to the hen boxes, and they should be able to brood. Now, the thing is, as I said, I need to be 11 blocks away from them to stop scaring them. So I'm going to refill their food, since I think I kind of wasted the last feeding of them. And then I'm going to go away for a little while, and hopefully they can brood and maybe lay a few eggs. But I also need to cook up more food, because we are getting a little low. Let's feed them the rice. Let's get rid of that mushroom. These are spoiling a bit. I can use the oven to dry fruit. I think I'm gonna want to do that. I think that's part of the cooking expanded mod that I have, that you can dry fruit, and then I can make pemmican eventually. But yeah, let's go pop the food into the coop, well, into the trough in front of the coop, and then just leave the chickens alone. And I did put a torch inside when I make a what's it called? When I start making lamps, I'll put a lamp in there, because lamp won't burn out to my knowledge. And apparently, if it's dark enough inside the coop or around the chickens, they can despawn from the darkness. So that's where we're going to put a lamp in. I'm going to... Why are there always bears next to my house? You're not welcome here, Yogi. Go. You and Boo Boo go elsewhere. Actually, I hope I don't find a Boo Boo. If I have a Yogi and a Boo Boo, I'm in trouble. And there's Boo Boo. Okay, we're in trouble. I think I'm gonna go see what I did with the old fences that I'm not currently using. Build a hunter's blind, essentially. And, hunt me a pair bear. A pair bear. That works. Okay, so I shrunk down the house that we had, and we've made it a little hunter's blind. I've got a rope ladder in here, so we can get in and out. And up, and while we're up, things like this bear over here shouldn't be able to bother us. I think it's dead. Nope. Now it's dead. And that's why we make a hunter's blind, so we can kill the bear without having to worry about it. Did use a lot of arrows, though. Accuracy, not that great. Good amount of meat. Big hides. Try to recover as many arrows, I think. I was gonna say, I think there's one or two over here left that I hadn't gotten, and I think those were them. Oh, I killed a rooster. Not one that I caught, obviously. Left some meat on it for me. How nice. Let's see what I have to actually do to make pemmican then. Okay, handful of animal fat or lard. We got animal fat from the bear. 3 fruit, a handful of meat nuggets. Salt is optional. Replaces fruit. Cook or bake, and I do that in cook or bake. What do I cook or bake it in? Saucepan maybe? So I don't think it would be this. No, because it's it was 5 items, wasn't it? Lard, meat, 3 fruit. That's 5 slots. So it's not the fire pit, so it has to be a saucepan, I imagine, which is also from the cooking expanded mod. So saucepan, we have to make that from clay. Okay, then we're gonna stick our food, the meat, in the shelving. Not shelving. Although if I put it on the shelving, I can age it, I think. Right? Can we age this? We're not gonna worry about aging it. We're gonna just store it in here for now. All right, I smoked that already. Stick that in there, and we'll come back to this in a little bit. Oh, come on, that wasn't 10 days ago. We've got another rift storm approaching, and the bear decided he wanted to trip on my traps. So now we have a mad bear outside. Which, by the way, I'm gonna put a door here so we can get. Yeah, see, he's tripping all the traps. So we've got a back door to the house. That rice looks good, nice and yellow. I'm not going to keep tempting the bear for now. We're just going to close the door. And we're going to wait for the storm that's about to hit. And then we will, well, wait out the storm inside. I do need to replace the roof. I'm probably actually going to do that during the storm. So I'm going to be stuck inside anyway. It's not going to matter if I'm... Yeah, let's just tear this down while the storm comes. This way, hopefully nothing decides to spawn up here during the storm. Then I'll just replace this with probably oak slabs. I've got... Here we go. Plenty of oak right here. And then the house will be done. Oh, my copper axe already broke. That lasted no time at all. And then once the storm's over, we can deal with Yogi outside because I feel like he's going to be a bit of a pain. Yeah. All right, well, I'll see you guys after the storm's over. And, well, unless another 2-headed drifter spawns inside and decides to kill me. Again. Multiple times. I hope not. Well, the storm's over, and the chickens were quiet, so I wanted to make sure they were still alive. That they started making noise when I got close. But if we go inside, they're running around, but we've got 1 egg. Can I put it back? No, I think I just ruined this. Oh well. I didn't mean to collect the egg. I wanted to see if there was any interactions. Yeah, good for 15 days. We got a ton of onions. I'm actually out of storage space for onions. I did get rid of the other bear. I used my hunter's blind, which I put a door on so I can make sure other animals don't get inside it while I'm in it. And now I've got wolves. And I added a stairs back here so I can get in and out just a little bit easier. Oh, right. I forgot about that one. Placing blocks during a rift storm. Not easy. I'm going to need to go out and collect more oak. Because I ran out of oak. I was going through lamps, and I didn't get a chance to do any of that today. So let's look at these. Wooden lantern. We need a candle. We need a copper plate, which requires 2 ingots. That's a lot of ingots. It's a lot of ingots for me. But a regular lantern, which is, well, copper lantern, would require the same. So it's not actually any cheaper to make the wooden one. It just means that you don't have quartz. I actually do have quartz. Somewhere. Plus, I found quartz sitting on the ground outside in certain locations. Yeah, the quartz must be outside in one of my storage. So I guess we're gonna go not quite caving. I know where there's at least one more surface deposit of copper. I got that one. I got that one. I got that one. Oh, there's one right there. There's a wolf, like there or there. We may have to take care of a wolf, and then we could always head back towards where our old base used to be, because there was a couple copper deposits out this way that we can always hit up. In the meantime, oh, that's the wrong thing. I wanted this. I would need to make a saucepan, and then I want to make up another couple vases like what we have downstairs to store everything in, because we're going to need more of that for especially the upcoming winter. I mean, we're going to have a very large harvest soon. We did just harvest a lot of onions, as I said, but we're going to need a lot of it to cover our, yeah, we're going to need to make a couple of these storage vessels, because we're going to have a lot of food very soon, and we're pretty much out of storage space as it is. Okay, so I need candles, and you can get them from Sifting Bony Soul, so that's what I'm going to be doing. This is just absolutely exhilarating gameplay for YouTube. So, yeah, we're just going to cut till I'm done. Well, I've sifted through about half of our bony soil. We got a lot of bones, a bit of minerals, 2 copper spearheads, quite a few copper arrowheads, but no candles. But I was heating up some copper ingots, so these are now cooled, you know, now that I've melted them, and I can start heating them up to make our plates. And apparently you can stack at least 4 onto a forge at one time. I did have to cook up another 2 ingot molds, but yeah, we didn't know how many you could do at once. You can do at least 4 on a forge, and once these are heated up, I can see what it takes to, oh, I probably need that again. We can see what it takes to make a copper plate. It says the copper plate, well, let's bring it back up. It says it melts into 2 ingots, and it's got 2 ingots as the output, so presumably it takes 2 ingots to make. Ooh, a silver plate will make it a little bit brighter, but we don't have a silver plate. We just have copper. Copper lantern will provide 18 light, and I believe drifters only spawn in 7 or less. Oh, and I finished the wall around the outside just to give me a little more protection while I'm outside. I should probably make copper. Have 1 in our main living area. I want 1 for the bedroom, 1 for the cellar, and then 1 for the rest of the basement, then 1 for the attic. So I'm gonna need 5 just for the inside of the house alone. Never mind the how's this gonna work? Ooh. Okay, if you, oh, there you go. It says it right there. If you right click, it will rotate it, so I don't need to walk around the anvil And then I shift click with the other ingot to add it to the recipe here. That's cool. There we go. Oop. Okay, I went one too far, but you can push it back apparently. And I have a bad feeling my hammer's gonna break before I'm done. And there goes my hammer. That's probably gonna cool off. Well, it will cool off eventually. That's gonna cool off. I do have extra copper I can use to make another anvil. In fact, I actually have enough. I can make a bronze anvil. That's 2 tin and 18 copper. So you know what? How about, all right, I'm gonna make 2 more things of tin bronze. We're gonna make one an hammer, so we have a bronze hammer, and the other one I think we'll turn. Sorry, I should really swap this over for now. The other one will turn into a pickaxe, so we have an additional pickaxe that we can always call on. And these I will just stack over here. But that's gonna wait for the morning. It's getting too dark to see anything. And then, yeah, those are gonna have to be reheated eventually. Meantime, I've been doing a little work in the house. I put shelving up. Looks kind of nice. I made some bottles. These will allow us to store liquids in them. Can also use them to make candles, apparently. But we're gonna need beeswax or that was resin, wasn't it? Yeah. Okay, we can actually make our own candles. Wait, let's double check that recipe. Bucket of sunflower oil or 2 things of hardened lard. Okay, and I actually made us a mixing bowl, which is how you make lard. All right, I have the recipe on my other monitor. If we put lard and some water in. All right, maybe it has to be a saucepan, and I used my own saucepan to turn into a mixing bowl, and I don't think I can. No, I can't remove the stick, so I'm gonna have to fire up another saucepan and leave it as just a saucepan instead of turning it into a mixing bowl, and then we'll try making lard. But you make lard with a chunk of fat and some water. You boil it, you let it harden, and then we can turn that into candles. Well, while that is going, a lot more of our crops are ready, including some split. A little bit of flax is ready. The rice is looking awesome, but it's not yet ready. But look, that's 2 split, and that's already 24. So, yeah, that's really good for us. None of the rye looks like it is ready to go. None of that's ready yet. That's withered. I'm not going to be able to replant any of the grains. Their growth time is a little too long, 40 days, and it's already August 3rd. So the earliest they'll be ready is October 3rd. And I think I'm living in a colder climate, so it's going to probably get cold and snow before they have a chance to grow again. And I'm willing to bet that would kill the crops. So we're not going to risk losing our seeds and our harvest by trying to replant them again. Just gotta be careful and make sure what I have I can make last. I had to make another vessel because we were running out of storage space. So that's our veggie vessel, which is quite full. And yes, I know I'm combining them with I'm combining them and thereby changing their lifespan, but look, it's 120 days. That's 90 days. I can cook some of this down. I think I'm gonna be fine. Especially with this. That's 2 years. If I combine this, it's back up to 4 years. It's not gonna make too much of a difference combining the grains. And we got a nice seed collection going too. So I mean, we're getting going. We're gonna be pretty good, I think. The chickens are having no issue getting into the coop, which is good. There were drifters in the pen during the last rift. Well, it wasn't Rift Storm. It was the Rift activity was apocalyptic, and there was a rift there, over here, and some drifters were spawning inside the coop. So I was making sure to keep my distance so the drifters didn't try to hit me and thereby kill the chickens. But we can go check on how they are doing. And yeah, like I said, I've got fencing under here, so the chickens shouldn't be able to get under there, but in the off chance they do, they can't really get away. I heard a chick. Yes, we have a chick. So that should be our first generation. Nothing else in the hen boxes. I'm gonna need to feed them again. We also got 2 books and 2 of these turning cylinders. I wonder if these are like Minecraft's records. I can't put them into the bookshelf, but there should be another shelf I could use. Maybe a bottle rack, but I'm not seeing anything otherwise that would imply a specific type of storage for this. So, I guess for now we're just tossing them wherever I have space. All right, I've got a saucepan firing, and since we have time, we can grab these. Start heating up our bronze so we can mold out a new pickaxe and a new hammer, and then I'll refire this. I'm not gonna fill it, just do 3 for now. And then can I pick this up? How do I pick that? Okay, put that back in there, heat that back up, recast it, and then we can toss those on and try to do the same thing with a hammer that will have more durability. And that plate's done. Those are still heating up. We're gonna place that on the ground, let it cool. We've got food cooking up because I'm getting hungry. We got another rift, but we got a candle. Actually, I don't think I need to let that cool. We can grab some of these quartz chunks. Grab the plate, candle, quartz. I mean, I realize that one says bronze plate, but this should be copper plate. Should work fine. It's because it's still too hot. Oh wait, that's quartz. Wait. I get myself confused. Clear quartz. Clear quartz different than quartz chunks? Do I need to crush quartz chunks? Yeah, okay. Well, we can't pulverize it. So we're gonna have to rely on wooden lanterns for now, it looks like. So let's take those off. Actually, let's leave one of them on. And then we'll try to do this quickly and efficiently. Unlike last time, where I did it the least efficient way possible. Okay. I've been single clicking. If you hold down click, you hammer a bit quicker. It's not how I wanted to do it, but we'll make do. Drifter's throwing rocks at me. I see him out of the corner of my eye. Okay, you can stop that at any time. Good enough. Let's grab some lumber. We do this, that. We got wooden lantern. Nice. Now we can... I mean, I'll make do for now. Since there's a half slab, oh well, a slab, it kind of doesn't match up quite nicely. I'll replace that with a full in the future. But now we have this entire room lit with one light source. And once I can make another one, we'll use that to go caving as opposed to torches. Since this should probably... Well, this will throw more light. And I shouldn't have to worry about it getting splashed out by water. Hopefully. I haven't tested it, obviously. Place that down there. I'm pretty sure it can't burn anything. But I don't feel like experimenting with burning down my floor by putting a hot piece of metal on it. Hey, look. Okay, can I do something different with my hand there? Was it because I'm holding this thing? No, I'm just gonna hold my arm out forever. All right, well, we got our first light source. So, well, our first permanent light source. I don't have to worry about relighting that anymore. And it does a good job of lighting up the house. When I can, I'll have some out here. I'll put one in our... Ooh, I gotta relight the torch in the chicken coop. We'll have some out here. It's gonna take a lot more light, but yeah, I like this. So I just learned this, but the bowl plus fat, I knew that makes an oil lamp. These supposedly don't burn out. And if you press X, you can swap the hand. So I can put this down outside and light up the area. It's not as good as the lantern we made, but it is something. And since it doesn't burn out, and we'll find out in 1 second, but I don't think I can take damage by walking over it. No. We can go put this in the chicken coop, and we won't have to worry about them ever, the torches that we have lit in the coop ever burning out. I'm going to do that quickly. And then I'm going to... That was a chicken that was near here. Anyway. Getting up the steps is a little annoying sometimes. We're going to light this. Break them. More bears, because we've had enough of those for today. Place that in there. This will stay lit. And now the bear is blocking me from getting out of my chicken coop. Go away. Okay, I'm going to stay here till it's safe. We're going to end the episode here. I'm going to continue sifting bony soil, looking for more candles, and then we're going to make a lantern. Yeah, make a new lantern. Make up some more armor. Going to make the wooden lamellate helmet and leggings. And next time, we're going to go caving with the lantern, so I don't have to worry about it being put out by water. We'll also throw more light. We'll be able to see better and hopefully find copper, maybe tin, and hopefully iron. Until then, thank you for joining me today. I hope you've had a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time. Later.